Good afternoon everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be continuing from where we left off last time by doing the Hoth storyline. Just as a reminder, there is further content available on twitch.tv/Gremory channel 2. If you have time and want to check it out, go ahead over, and we're only 28 followers away from our affiliate goal, so if you could give a follow over there, I'd greatly appreciate it. Without further ado, let's get underway.
I'm here to interrogate your prisoner.
This can't be authentic. Wait here. I mean it.
Overly rude and hostile.
You will please excuse my manners before. The prisoner is right this way. Little rat has been nothing but trouble.
What do you mean?
It's slipped out of its cell 6 times since the patrols brought it in. Don't ask me how. Never makes a run for it, though. Just noses around and starts taking things apart. It's driving me crazy.
Ayata suta un titi. Asuna duka rapta darokkawa. Chumiko abwaflo. Karuza suga batnovo. Ubarare duki buja.
Think all the white mall would be this threatening?
Good luck understanding it. Show yourself out when you're finished.
Kodva kinesibe liwenezin walezek handaleno.
Give it back and I'll show you.
Usa kabahuna.
Tell me what you know about Renegade Voss, the Trandoshan.
Cosa bantululu tenga. Oko hemasusi helulu. Riwatini aruba. Che cosa niente baba yara fara. Ipana perge. Kelizi aisli nitid mimini. Kilya kapisa jibinlu. Ango tonton. Jubinlu hamazuiyaya. Tini epatebu. Kebeyote yatata. Relompi niete bombom. Ayata suta un titi. Asuna duka rapta darokkawa. Chumiko abwaflo. Karuza suga batnovo. Ubarare duki buja.
Voss hung you out to dry, so why not help me toss him in a cage?
Jehambalu. Karuza gobidon. Jubinlu inadari. Kiluwat sugu umpi. Nafusa nigayas pa vandoga trono. Rilo umpi opizo. Ayeta babatoinipa. Hibioto. Widi hayas chiha. Tansari penoshatsu. Aku sangantengo iki. No fuso lompango no tipa. Yahosia daina. Ayapa shahara.
Your advice boils down to doing nothing, and that I cannot do.
Sir, I respect your bravery, but if you see this through personally, you will be dead. And whose leadership will we have then? If Command's description is correct, I believe you're the bounty hunter sent to assist us. This is Commander Triton, and I am Udris.
Lieutenant Halpin sent word you would be coming, and we've never had greater need of you.
Colonel Vanis, the commander of this base, is missing. We fear he's dead, along with all the most experienced men from this base.
To lose one officer is a casualty. To lose them all sounds like a coup.
I assure you, the last thing I wanted was leadership of this base. I had zero choice in the matter. The Colonel went out to investigate evidence of a possible spy probe near the ice lake. He was under heavy guard.
We received a distress call. It was obvious he found trouble.
Scout 1 to Dawn Base. Heavy casualties. Taking heavy casualties. We're under attack. We can't see the...
What on this world could take out an armed group of officers?
Besides the Republic, there are Wampers, pirates. Mostly aliens unafraid of the Empire.
But we can't simply cower in our base when the mission is to damage and exhaust the Republic.
and our men can't do it. Commander, this visit is a gift to us from fate.
If a man tracker's what you need, you got the right person.
Excellent. You'll find footprints easy to follow on Hoth for about 5 minutes until blowing snow obscures them. Our best case scenario is that Colonel Vanis's communications tipped off the Republic, and he's gone quiet.
But if I were out in that cold, I'd have called for a rescue. If you can find the Colonel, everyone on this base is in your debt.
Gotcha.
care of finding the Colonel. Our next objective is relatively close to here, otherwise we'd transport back to Triton, but he'll have to wait. They all came back. Wasn't the best way to get down here, but it was the quickest. And even though we dropped on top of those Talz, we still managed to kill them, so... good, Wampas. Oh, guess I should have stayed above.
Besade Mohardas, Barkabas, Gussasek, Outerfels Project. From Oras, Tajaba, Kurkunska, Oreflexi, Marjo Braunor, Do Unska. From Oras, Tajaba, Kurkunska, Oreflexi, Marjo Braunor, Do Unska.
It's not your hunt you should be worried about, Snakeskin.
Wajur Lambasas, Pars Potrak, Nodraksk, Kumbapolua, Dask Tanga Rastak, Shivertskarsk, Gus, Zonkalis, Korra, From Oras, Tajaba, Kurkunska, Oreflexi, Marjo Braunor, Do Unska.
You wouldn't be the first unstoppable target I've taken down.
Skocharat Mas Osla, Spetod Tranis, Kumbapolua, Yorska Pokre, Wajur Lambasas, Pars Potrak, Nodraksk, Kumbapolua, Besade Mohardas, Barkabas, Gursasek, Outerfels Project.
Gotcha.
Just you and me now, pig. Spill your guts before I do. Fry, piggy.
Boss didn't think much of us.
Come on, we're paying Blizz another visit. I found Colonel Vanis. He was dead, murdered by Republic Talz.
Talz. That would make sense. Cold adapted, Republic aligned. I've not killed their kind before. What about you, Commander?
What? Yes, of course.
The base awaits your orders, Commander.
We are having deep morale issues in the forward outpost. I must show them that we can triumph without Colonel Vanis. Now is the time for reprisals. These chittering animals will not get away with this. I want 10 of the Republic to suffer for every one of ours dead. I want every last Talz wiped out, their heads on sticks out in the frost.
When I'm done, this place will be carpeted in Talz fur.
A fine image. Now we need a plan that matches it. A covert action is advisable, or we'll end up wiping out one group and causing the rest to go into hiding. I have data arrays we could install in their communications link. If we did that, we could locate and estimate their numbers before we hit them.
Killing is reliable. Technology isn't.
That sounds like a lesson gleaned from a life far more interesting than mine.
Commander! Come in, Commander!
Go ahead, Scout 5.
We found a nest of Talz on the ice lake. Too many to engage. Transmitting coordinates now.
Perfect timing. Brutally slaughtering a few dozen should sow fear throughout their little cabal. When you're done, report to the forward outpost. It's closer to the lake, and the men there can see your success in person.
Voss took off. Let his cronies do the dying. Said I wasn't worthy.
Fime nekile ogen fuzo nalapo. Ayafa kom jam koruza. Kodva kinizibe liwe nezin walezek handaleno. Ngo pudava dalva noma confesco vami. Kimina nihala neza nimba nihala kamanahana.
Slow down. What do you mean by Jaga points?
He means Jagannath points. Hunting is a religion to Trandoshans. Their goddess gives them Jagannath for successful hunts. It's serious business to them. A Trandoshan's score determines his place in the afterlife.
Nagwaziniko nikaka kumbupi kumbababla. Kwaba yinso yamayuka nikiti dozonki. Choba di cast for andole. Ayafa kam jam karuza. Baba hamzuye lupayana kudunzo. Baba kirulo kaminotor ka kolopo. Basa chakosa linchakan fuhun. Obligundo kita baba kawami. Omokove kawami gabene.
Know anything to help me deal with Eeyore?
Widi hayas chiha. Tansari penoshachu. Aku sandantenko iki. No fuso lompango no tipa. Yahosia daina. Ayapa shahara. Uja kalopo chuvara kawana nabi. Chikua ibana iletas lusa domonolumi. Chakosa bifanete mambe nenga unti. Fime nekile ogen fuso nalapo. Karusa gobidon. Chuinlu iladari. Kiluak sugu umpi. No fuso nikayas pa vandoga trono. Rilo umpi o piso. Ayata babatoine pa. Ibioto.
What do you got in mind, Blizz?
Ayata suta un titi. Asuna duka rapta darokawa. Chumiko waflo. Karusa suga baknovo. Ubarare duki buja. Kilia kapisa jibinlu. Ango tonton. Jubinlu hamazuiyaya. Tini epatebu. Kebeyote yatata. Relompi niete bombom. Kursa bang tululu tenga. Oko hamasusi helulu. Riwa tini aruba. Chakosa niete baba yara fara. Ibana perake. Kelizi ya isli nited mini.
Slam Streaver, Field Tuner, Heat Resistor. Got it.
Kodva kinizibe liwe nezin walezek handaleno. Ngo pudava dalva noma confesco vami. Kimina ni halaneza nimba ni hala kamanahana. Ngo pudava dalva noma confesco vami.
I'm glad he talks fast, because it gets annoying after a while. And we reach 10 with Torian.
Udris here, sir. The reprisal was successful. Look to the holocom.
Good work. Has the base been informed? How is morale there?
Gentlemen, the commander wants to know how we feel about the Talz being struck down.
Excellent. That's a sound I've not heard in some time. And I understand one of our patrols spotted Talz that fled rather than fight. The tides of war are with us.
Your men smell blood. Time to deliver it to them.
I couldn't agree more. We have devised a plan to put the Talz in position for a killing blow. Their supplies, weapons, medical equipment, and the high-calorie food they require, all of it is stored in one central location. They may be adapted to the cold, but without their supplies, they wouldn't last a week. So we will destroy their cache.
Blaster fire works faster than starvation.
We'd have to stalk them through the snow, but without supplies, all the Talz will come together to plan retribution. If I were them, and suddenly without food, I would raid this base. So we will amplify our defenses here and spring the trap shut. Unfortunately, getting at their supplies may be difficult. They are in a series of ice caves overrun by Wampers.
Easy jobs bore me.
If that is the case, I suggest an alternative. We are desperately short on supplies here. If you could bring back all you find, it could make a valuable difference.
But we'd need over 100 kilos of food alone. How would anyone carry that and still fight?
Between Talz and Wampas, I'll need both hands free.
Torian disapproved. Let's see about that again. If it gets us light side points, we're still going with the other option.
Your men smell Blaster. Easy job.
Alright, I guess we're bringing back the supplies.
You'd be surprised how much I can carry.
Very well then. Who am I to say if you've gone mad? Take anything of theirs that gives them aid or comfort. Make them come crawling. Let them know who the masters of this miserable world are.
We learned the ability pinning fire, which must be an upgrade to a different ability because it didn't give us anything new. We actually could have waited on the main story part of this until we got to this point, because they both would have been in the same cave. I wish I had known that. Oh well.
Gotcha.
Oh, I should have known it said return to Triton, but I have to return to the forward bunker. I think as many times as I've done this, I'd remember that.
Here you are. Watch out. The Talz will want this back.
Excellent. I will search through this once the coming battle is over.
Which won't be long. Our sensors will catch the Talz, and our anti-personnel guns will obliterate them.
Commander! Commander! There's reports of a Talz attack.
Excellent. What wing are they headed for?
No wing, sir. They're at the power station. They're overrunning the guards. They brought bombs.
These Talz have no fear. Even when their army is at its last breath, they want to take us down with them.
If they kill the power station, we'll have no heat. We'll have to evacuate, or we won't last past nightfall.
Heading that way now.
I'll call for reinforcements from a Deimos orbital. They should be able to land within the hour. Just get to that power station, and quickly.
Killing you is gonna feel real good.
You have to love how the troops always wind up coming after everything has already been taken care of.
Lieutenant Oron reporting in, sir. Our company is on the ground and we have secured the perimeter.
That's good news.
Lieutenant Oron reporting in, sir. Our company is on the ground and we have secured the perimeter.
Tell me you cut off their retreat.
There may not be a dialogue option that Torian's okay with in this one.
Lieutenant Oron reporting in, sir. Our company is on the ground and we have secured the perimeter.
You couldn't have arrived while I was fighting an army?
Yep, he disapproves of that one, so we're just gonna go with the normal.
Lieutenant Oron reporting in, sir. Our company is on the ground and we have secured the perimeter.
Tell me you cut off their retreat.
We're the orbital reserve, sir. We did what we came to do. We'll finish up here. If you return to Dawn Base, Commander Triton will no doubt want to congratulate you in person.
I really wish that they would not have put those two transporters so close together. It's so hard to highlight on the one that actually gets the closest.
And you say the entire Talz force was held off single-handedly by some bounty hunter?
It sounds incredible, to be sure, but here, I'll let you talk directly. Sir, our gratitude is overwhelming. We were just talking about you. May I introduce Moff Braynor, overseer of the Hoth system, among others.
You flatter me.
If not for you, Dawn Base would have been lost, and all the outposts that depend on it. It is for that reason I ask you your opinion. Would you say Commander Triton or just Captain Udris was more instrumental in the base's defense?
Commander Triton's leadership has been forthright and direct.
I expected such a response. Triton works diligently, if not always wisely. He is hereby promoted to Colonel, responsible for the welfare of Dawn Base until further notice.
I wish you well, Colonel Triton.
Thank you. This is really something. I will do my best, Moff Braynor.
Colonel Triton will have my full support, as always.
See that he does. That will be all.
Your recommendation has meant the world to me, but I must turn my attentions to my base immediately.
Sir, there is still the matter of the pirates at Leth Outpost.
Yes, of course. Captain Revar lost a facility of some sort, yes? If you're in the area, you might want to look into it. Terrible pirates out there.
Alright, now we can proceed to the next area. I don't know why they put the longest, or at least I am pretty sure I remember that being the longest part of the Hoth quest line, you know, the Hoth planetary quest line at the very beginning. Everything else I think doesn't take as long as far as that goes.
Displaying all authorized destinations.
Good ammo. Should keep our... Get lost out here. Dead.
What is this? I asked not to be disturbed. Ah, it is you. Commander Triton and that Chiss fellow spoke well of you. Make yourself at home. I was busy calculating our chances in case the Republic attacks. It looks grim. If they bring a force of any real size, we're doomed.
If you have enemies, send me at them. You'll be safe soon enough.
Our skeleton crew is willing to fight, but we need automated guns to make up for the lack of numbers, and those eat power. What we really need is to tap into the nearby geothermal power substation, but it's been taken by the White Moor. We don't have the manpower to take on those pirates, and we've got a base that'll black out in any sustained fight with the Republic.
Criminals are no threat to me. Frozen ones, less so.
The White Moor's Hawks are more like an army than criminals. Our kill ratio for them is about 1 to 10. This is an energy coupling you'll need to install when you've eliminated all resistance. It should divert flow back to the outpost. With that power, our guns will be operational and give us a fighting chance. Go in strength.
Captain now that that's installed.
Honestly now, what do you two think of the chiz? Creepy, right?
You did it. We're running on geothermal power now. We blew a circuit when it came on, but that was easily fixed. Did the Hawks prove difficult?
They proved clumsy and stupid. I could have fought twice that number.
I thought as much. The White Moor have a good kill ratio versus regular troops, but non-standard tactics like yours eat them up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to oversee the deployment of our sensors and weapons. We've already begun the installation of our defense systems, and we're on schedule to be done before nightfall.
Sir, the Republic frequencies are alive with chatter. They somehow knew we had a power surge just now, so I swept for bugs and I found this. An energy monitor.
You've got my attention.
The key thing is, they saw our power readouts and were shocked into action. and that's not good. They won't attack here. They'll bomb the main geothermal reactor to black out the entire sector.
Do you agree that's the most likely target?
If the grid goes cold, it'll get rid of all the pirates plugged into it too. It's a solid win for the Republic.
They'll have to cut through the Ortolan workers there and the Whitemore pirates, but they're sending Zero Squad snowtroopers. If I were a gambler like the captain here, I'd bet on them.
Put a bounty on their heads, and you'll have them soon enough.
Nope. That wasn't the right one.
You did it. We're running on geothermal.
They prove.
They somehow knew.
Do we have a spy or a traitor?
Based on the Republic's internal communications, they had this installed long before we took over this outpost. I only looked because the Republic chatter was so obviously shocked by the influx of power. They won't attack here. They'll...
Go on, I'm listening.
It sounds like they fixed...
Let's not waste any more time.
Zero Squad is the Republic's best. If you defeat them, just think of the humiliation.
That brought us to 11 with Torian. Oh, they're both in the same area. That makes things simpler. didn't realize it was a multi-stage thing. Yeah. I really don't need the bonus, but I mean, it seems simple so far.
Gotcha.
come in here yet, then if that's part of this quest line, because that'll cancel it out before we can finish, and we've already done 3 stages, we may as well do the 4th.
Martini.
Alright, that took care of that. But since we're here at the other objective, we may as well take care of this before we head back up to the other one.
Whoa, buddy, we're just salvagers. Don't want no trouble. They ain't getting paid to catch blaster fire.
If you want to live, do exactly what I say. I'm looking for Slam Streaver. Blizz sent me.
Blizz? You're pulling my leg. Really? I'm glad to hear the little guy's okay. Never sat right with me, what Voss done to him.
He said he was framed. You could have stood up for him.
I did. Hell, it ain't like what they found was worth all that much compared to Blizz's know-how, but there weren't no convincing them. Hated turning him over, but I never really had a choice. Look, let me do right by him. I'll do whatever I can to help. What did Blizz send you for?
Glad we're on the same page. Don't disappoint me. I need a couple of your heat resistors and a 3-phase field frequency tuner from Blizz's stash.
Well, heat resistor's no problem. That phase tuner could be another story. Foreman divvied up most of Blizz's stuff between the salvage crews, but I'll have a look. But you're in luck. Everything you asked for is here. What's left of Blizz's stuff, too. I appreciate it if you could get that back to him. And tell him I'm sorry, would you?
That much I can do.
Thanks.
No light side points. I'll say okay without that. If you
Whoa,
need.
buddy, we're just...
If you want to... He's... Thanks, Slam. I'll let Blizz know he's still got some friends out here. I need a couple of your heat resistors and a 3...
Of course.
I'm not carrying around a bunch of junk.
Shoot. Well, maybe if we can get out of here, I can send it along with him. It's about time we pack it up. The foreman's gonna figure out we helped you, and he won't take kindly to that. We ain't much good in a scrap, and likely won't get far without someone who is.
Lend a hand?
No problem. Just watch out for the shrapnel.
I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with Torian's disapproval.
Whoa, buddy, we're just...
If you... He said...
Hey...
I'm not... I got better things to do.
We'll just make a go of it on our own, then.
Move quickly. Don't bother sticking to shadows. They can see in low light.
Huh, hadn't thought of that. Thanks, Sonny. Pack it up, we gotta move.
Oh well, the disapproval will balance out with all the approval we got from the other dialogue options.
Egnorki na nyanika patsi frudoviti crew.
Real sorry for your loss.
Kaila lemin dramio hinethi minun slonoviaksiksi mio. Gratio pegar huska me vini. Minä mu forksa meohun.
I'll make this quick.
Harjaga antit pito chot fifla.
Alright, that's one white ball captain down. Now we're supposed to return to Blizz, but we'll need to take care of what we've got here first. Looks like everybody came back. Should have figured it would happen that way.
That hit him.
Oh, I guess it is under after all. I thought it was up here. Oh, there it is. Sometimes the map is a wee bit deceptive. But it looks like there is one up above on the other side. So I guess I was right to come up here after all.
All civilians need to evacuate the station. Step away from the console with your hands on your head. I said, step away from the console with your hands on your head.
I hear if you wave that blaster around enough, someone might fight back.
Intruders! I've got intruders in the shaft room!
Monnoya. Olla lula. Cosa sansuga nanano no. Nanano nano no nurula do nano. Una nulazzo.
Why trust me with it? Imperials will do this job. No one else can be trusted.
There they are! Get them!
Alright, and with that, that's secured.
It's over. The reactor's secure. But you'll need someone to run it.
Good, good. I arranged for a contingency such as this. Command is sending technicians and guards on the next shuttle down. Looks like we're going to be holding some ground after all.
You said pirate outposts are hooked up to the reactor. What happens to them?
We cut their power and watch them run to a shelter with heat. They're easy pickings then. But such trifles are our duty, not yours. You would be more useful at Thesh Outpost on the glacier. The captain there is a friend. He's been wounded, and his outpost is battling a group of survivalist fanatics called the Hailstorm Brotherhood. You could make the difference.
I'll go at once.
Excellent. I'll send word.
Alright, now we're gonna go and check in with Liz, and then that will be where we will conclude for today. We went to level 52 and gained the dark side title Malevolent. Almost worth the disapproval we got from Torian. Almost.
I brought the tech you asked for.
Tansari Penoshatsu. Kilia kapisa Jibinlu. Ango Tonton. Jubinlu Hamazuiyaya. Tini Epatebu. Kebeyote Yatata. Relompi Nyete Bombom. Ayata Suta Untiti. Asuna Dukarapta Darokawa. Chumiko Waflo. Karuza Suga Batnovo. Ubarare Dukia Buja.
What are you getting me into, Blizz?
Buja Kalopo Juvarakawananabi. Chikua Ibana Iletas Luza Domonalumi. Chakosa Bifanete Mambe Nenga Unti. Fime Nekila Ogen Fuzo Nalapo. Widi Hayas Chiha. Tansari Penoshatsu. Aku Sandantenko Iki. No Fuzo Lompango no Tipa. Yahosia Daina. Ayapa Shahara.
Nice guy. Time to show him what a real loss looks like.
Baba Hamzuye Lupayana Kujunzo. Baba Kiulo Kaminoto Kolopo. Basa Chakosa Linchakan Fuhun. Obligondo Kita Wabakawami. Omokobe Kavami Gabene. Nagwazi Niko Nigaka Kumbupi Kumbababla. Kwaba Yinso Yamayuka Nikiti Dozonki. Choba di Cast for Andale. Ayafa Jam Karuza. Espa Vandunta Vin. Tashi Yahosa Yadan. Topaton Lomo. Mosponsa Ventuti. Akusa Dinin. Bobolo Mandango. Zenobada Hinakas.
He's not gonna have an army when I find him.
Zomblaba Nagazi Lamena Sunumina Akawinu Danai. Kodva Kinizi Beliwe Nezin Walezek Handaleno. Go Pudava Dalva Noma Confesco Vami. Kimina Nihalaneza Nimba Nihala Kamanahana. Kilia Kapisa Jibinlu. Ango Tonton. Jubinlu Hamazuiyaya. Tini Epatebu. Kebeyote Yatata. Relompi Nyete Bombom.
Is where we are going to conclude for today. Thank you for joining me for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure that you hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any future uploads. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel and I greatly appreciate it. Feel free to join us over on twitch.tv/Gremory Channel 2 for additional content. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.